Well, hello, everyone. I'm Susie McCrae. I'm a proud global founder coming to you from Amherst, Massachusetts in the United States. Today is our Let's Bless Our Loved Ones guest webinar, where you have been invited to hear about a business called Onpassive and for a position called founder. So we're glad to have you here today. I'm going to be doing the presentation today. You know what? The best part about this is I am not prepared to do a presentation, and I don't need to be because I love Onpassive so much that I'll be able to speak from the heart and you'll hear my story. So this is how today's going to go. I'll tell you a little bit about myself, and I'll tell you about Onpassive and the opportunity to become a founder. And then afterwards, we'll hear from both Marty DeGarmo, who's here, and Dan Street. So my background, I was in the corporate world for over 30 years. I worked for a large supermarket chain. I did a lot of training and development, human resources, operations, so many things in that field. And then I went into the medical field, not as a clinician, but in human resources at a hospital. And then I used to manage doctors' offices within the community, primary care practices. While I was doing that, I kind of was not taking care of myself. I had allowed myself to get kind of stressed out. And I started taking some supplements that a friend of mine that I worked with told me about. And I loved them. And I didn't realize that that was multi-level marketing, network marketing, the company. I just liked the products. Then I started learning more and I said, geez, I like the products. I know people who might like the products. I'm going to start talking to people because people were asking me, what are you doing? So I started doing that. And lo and behold, I kind of got into being a network marketer. And I really enjoyed it for a while because I was having fun. I was in it to help other people feel better. So teams started growing. People, came into our group. Then I didn't like it so much anymore. And the reason I didn't like it so much anymore was people came in and then people would leave. They'd come in, they'd try the products for a little while, but they couldn't afford the monthly subscription for them to stay in. My team was getting frustrated too. They were great. They brought people in, the same thing. They'd come in and then they'd leave. The other thing that was a little discouraging to me, even though, like I said, love the products, was all of the customer support and customer service I had to provide. Because as people reached out to me and I was trying to help them, you know what it's like when someone's taking a supplement. There's a lot of questions. Everybody's body is different. So I was a slave to my phone because I wanted to provide great customer service. I felt that they deserved it. But back of my head, I had this fear that if I didn't do everything to keep them, they were going to leave, which meant my team was going to get smaller and the commissions I was earning was going to get smaller and my team's commissions were going to get smaller. And therefore, I was living in the fear mode that, I got to keep doing this. I got to keep looking for leads. So I tried so many different things. I was in Facebook groups. I created a website. I spent a small fortune creating a beautiful website, trying to add value back to my audience. And what I realized was it was beautiful. I had great value, but no one was visiting my website. So when you have something great and no one's visiting it, what happens to your sales? Okay, they don't increase. So I kept thinking, I need to find a way to help my business and help my team's business. So I spent time with all different gurus out there telling me it was my mindset. I needed a bigger why. I had to do this, that, or the other thing. And so I was running around like a jackass trying to win a horse race. That's how I felt. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like, most people don't like recruiting. I felt like I always had like an ulterior motive when I was talking to someone, even though I believed in the products and they were great. I was caught in that rat race. So as I was looking in different Facebook groups, I came upon a post about a company that would have a marketing platform all in one that I could plug into. It would have all the tools and resources that I was spending a small fortune for, all in one place. But the best part was they would drive targeted customers to my site. So I'm like, win-win. And if you don't really understand it, that's okay. You see, people are on the internet all the time looking at things, and there's a way that this company, Onpassive, was going to allow me to set demographics on visitors that I was looking for in the United States, people within a certain age, people that earn a certain amount of money, people who have bought supplements before, people who are looking into weight loss or health and wellness. Those people would come to my website. I'm like, this is genius. So the genius is Mr. Ash Mufareh. He is the CEO of Onpassive. And right away, I knew this was like something that was going to help me, and it was going to help my team, and I was going to plug into it and to use all the marketing tools. And I was like, wow. So I plugged in. This was January 2020. And as I started learning more about the vision of the CEO, the products and services that now he was continuing to create with his team, I started thinking, you know what? Perhaps this Onpassive company is going to be my focus. And I'm going to tell you why. You see, what Ash Mufareh has done is back then in January, 2020, it was a marketing platform with digital products. Since then, it has turned into a Goliath of products for the internet, and we are in the launching process as we speak. And what Ash has created is something where you can come in as a founder. I am a founder. That's what today is about. You can partner with him as a founder, and that will lock you into the company, and it will lock you into the company's pay structure. Then when the products that he has created and developed go to market and customers start buying them, those customers will fall under myself and other founders across the globe. We have over 1 million founders in over 212 countries, certified and registered across the globe. Customers will come in, and as they come in and buy the products, I'm going to earn a piece of the pie. And I don't have to manage the customers. I don't have to be a slave to my phone, worried about supporting anyone. That's all going to be done by Onpassive. So, products. What are the products? You might be asking yourself. The products are digital products. You can go to onpassive.com and see all the different products that are created for Onpassive. They are built from scratch. They are infused with artificial intelligence, AI. That's a big term these days. ML, machine learning. These products are superior to other products available out there. And I'm just going to talk about two products just to kind of give you a little bit of insight, okay? They are products that people use, people want, people need, and they're paying a much higher price point for them currently than what Onpassive is going to offer. Onpassive products are superior, like I said, and are at a lower price point for more value. And the products are going to be infused with artificial intelligence. So let's talk about one. One of them is called O-Connect. O-Connect is Onpassive's. All of the products begin with an O, then a dash. O-Connect is one of the products, which is the communication product, webinars, videos, similar to how we are here right now on this Zoom platform. The difference is O-Connect is going to have simpler ways to navigate around it, because Ash, our CEO, is always looking at the user, making it simple, easier, more thoughtful on how you do things. On top of that, there is no cap, no limit. So a lot of people have a free Zoom account, which is great, but you can only do so much. Then when you pay a monthly fee for it, you go up a little and you're allowed maybe 100 people. You can record it. You can go for a certain amount of time. And the packages go up and up and up. One of the top packages is, I think, $6,000 or $8,000 a month for Zoom. And it doesn't have any of, well, it does have some, but not all of the wonderful features that have been created by Onpassive. So we truly believe that O-Connect is going to come out, it's going to go viral, and people are going to be jumping to it for the value, the features, and because there's no limit. That's how Ash operates. He doesn't have a cap on things. One of the other products is called O-Staff, Human Resources Platform, all in one. All of the products are single sign-on under one umbrella. I love O-Staff. I had the privilege of being with the CEO in Boston when we launched it for more people to learn about O-Staff. What a product that is. Why do I love it? When I was in the management world and I was in human resources and I was managing all those doctors' offices, I had to go to so many different softwares and programs and platforms to do my job, 4 to 5. And those platforms cost the hospital a lot of money. And there was always a limit or a cap. As you brought in new manager or more employees, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. The frustration of having to hop all different places, sign on and off in all different places to do the tasks I needed to do as a manager stressed me out. I was pulling my hair out, frustrated, wasting my time. So here's a company paying me to do a job, and most of my job was frustrated using all different softwares and systems. It was a nightmare, and I think anyone listening to this who has been in that field as a supervisor or manager, and you have all these different platforms. You have a hiring platform. You get your applications from here. You have finance you have to go through. Then you have purchasing over here. And oh, it's yearly education. Oh, that's a different software. Oh, what's my login? I don't know. Call the help desk. They'll help you. It was constant trying to communicate to employees. So O-Staff is an unbelievable product. Look it up, go to onpassive.com, go to the Onpassive YouTube channel. You can watch a video with me, the Onpassive in Boston. Just search that. You'll see me there with the CEO talking about O-Staff. Wonderful product. There are so many other products. And the thing is, all of the products people are already using similar ones, not to the level Onpassive is, but these are viable products. Viable meaning they're real products, they're products people are using now, and we have them, and we are going to the customer very, very soon. Okay. So what does this all mean for you listening today? What it means is you have an opportunity today to get back to the person who reached out to you to sign up and become a founder. Our CEO has invited us to partner with him. He wants to share the wealth and commissions of this company with founders across the globe. A lot of people can't believe it. They roll their eyes because they're not used to having someone with a heart who wants to be generous and do things differently. Are there other CEOs out there doing that for you for the products that you purchase? No. Has anyone else asked you to come be part of a billion-dollar business in your lifetime? Not me. Doubt that will ever happen. So that's the opportunity today. And how does it work? You get back to the person who invited you, and they have a registration link. You're not going to learn everything today from me, by the way. I just given you a high-level overview. They're going to give you a registration link. You're going to pay $97 once with a $5 credit card fee, and it's going to lock you in as a founder. We were told that this position is going to end very, very soon. We do not have the date. We're not saying that to scare you. We are clean, transparent, and we have integrity. We don't need any more founders. You've got to look at this as this is a blessing to you today. Once you lock in as a founder, you're going to go in and have access to the back office. You're going to sign a non-disclosure agreement. That's because there's proprietary information back there. Once you get in there, you're going to go, oh my goodness, Susie, why didn't you tell me this? Why didn't you tell me that? Well, we could be here all day. Okay. You get into the back office. There's all different recordings of webinars. There's all different things for you to look at, for you to continue learning about Onpassive. Going to onpassive.com will also help you in your learning. You will have the ability to be part of private webinars with our CEO. He was just on yesterday with us for a couple hours, giving us updates. I'm telling you, this man is very special. This is what really, really locked me in with Ash Mufareh. He said, there's no reason why there should be dirty water or starving children. You've got these billionaires in these huge castles. There's kids on the street that have no shoes, are hungry. And he says it's just not right. So what he wants to do is he wants to share the wealth of Onpassive with us so that we can fill our tanks first, take care of business, take care of our needs at home, and then give back and help improve humanity, not go out and buy fancy cars or Rolex watches or, go out gambling and all of that or get a yacht. He says, no, that's not what's fulfilling in life. What's fulfilling in life, taking care of yourself and your family, and then having the ability to give back and impact humanity. And he has a heart. He is not motivated by money whatsoever. So what he is doing is something extraordinary that never in our lifetime will we see again. This is a revolutionary company. We have offices in Orlando, Dubai, and Hyderabad, India. More offices are coming up across the globe. We have some of the best engineers, technician, staff across the globe. It's growing and growing. We actually just bought 2 floors of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. I never knew what the Burj Khalifa was. I learned that as being a founder. It is the tallest building in the world in Dubai, and we own 2 of the top floors. our CEO is putting us at the top when we start and we go to the customers. We are going to hit the ground running and not look back. He has told us everyone who joins Onpassive will be successful. We are in it to win it. Once you become a founder, when it's time for us to go to market with the customers, you're going to activate your account, because you too are going to become not just a founder, you're going to become a customer / reseller, as we call them. Don't let that confuse you. It's going to be an affordable fee. You only pay that once out of pocket. So to recap, $97 today with a $5 activation fee out of pocket once to be a founder. The next time you would ever have to open your credit card or wallet is when we go to the customers for an affordable activation fee to activate your account. That's it. Every month, your monthly fee to be a customer will come automatically out of your commissions. How cool is that? Customers are going to come in, they're going to flock in, it's going to go viral. Customers are going to come in and they're not going to leave. They're not going to leave because of the value, the products, and the community that we have built with people who care and have a heart and aren't out there trying to gouge people across the globe. How refreshing is that? Okay, fellas, how'd I do? I'm sure you have more to add.
Fantastic. No, you did fantastic. Fantastic. It was short, sweet, and to the point.
You got it.
Let me see if I can add anything, which I doubt very much, but I'll try. I've been online a long, long time. This is my 18th year. 3 years with Onpassive, the best 3 years I've had since I've been online. The other end of the spectrum is I did market with Dan Street here and Mike Ellis, who can't be here today. And we could build teams, big teams, but we were not successful in the long run. And the reason is the system or the company was not designed for everyone to win. And Onpassive and the owner of Onpassive designed from the beginning, not by accident, a system and a company that was built for everyone to have success. And to me, that's mind-blowing. MLMs, all the ones that I have tried and failed, and keep in mind, got to the point we could market, we did drive traffic, and we failed. We've had teams of thousands and failed. The reason is, if you can't duplicate what you're doing, which most gurus, I'm going to say it again, all gurus cannot do it. They cannot duplicate. If they could, numbers don't lie. The numbers are about 98% of the people online lose money. Not make money, lose money. How? You get in, you pay a package fee or whatever they want to call it, and then the next month you owe an auto ship. So automatically you're falling behind. Then if you're able to build a team, they change the quota. Well, if you want to move to this next level, your personal inventory needs to increase. And you're like, what is this? There's always a hidden agenda of trying to succeed. So then you look at the people that you've invited in, and you know darn right well they can't even do what you know because you took all this time to learn how to do it. So it's a vicious circle over and over and over and over. And a little over 3 years ago, I found Onpassive, thank God. And it's a business that everyone can win. It was designed from the beginning. The foundation of the company was designed to care about your fellow man and woman. And there's nothing like it. You could say, well, I think it doesn't matter what you think. Nobody's online more than me. No one. 12, 13 hours a day, 7 days a week for 18 years, no vacations that I can remember. I've seen it all. There is nothing like this. And the door of opportunity to be a founder is closing very, very soon. There's a lot of people that watched, they're on the fence. I would hope more people could get in. This isn't about me. My link's nowhere near around here. I haven't focused on my team for a long, long time. It's about helping other people see what we see. And you get in, and if you see it, this is the only company I know. I cannot tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You know why? Because it's so good you'd think I was lying. Flat out. If I told you everything, you'd go, this guy's so full of, really, I don't even do it. I dim it down. Then when you get in, I'll hand you sunglasses, because when I turn the light on and you really see what it is, you're going to need welding glasses. No joke. So that's all I have. I'll turn it over to Dan.
I don't know if I can top that. I can't.
No,
sure.
no, you can't. You can't.
Well, first of all, Susie, you did an amazing job.
Oh,
and
thanks.
gave everybody a really good overview of how massive Onpassive is, how everyone can benefit. So a little bit about myself. I had a career selling medical devices to orthopedic surgeons, and I spent the majority of my life in an operating room. And I spent years dreaming of a way to gain my time freedom and eliminate the stress of the medical industry and build wealth online. So I got together with Marty and Mike, and 3 years ago, well, we've been working together for years, and 3 years ago we found Onpassive and have never looked back. We honestly believe that we found the last business we would ever need. And you'll hear that a lot. A lot of people say this is the last business you'll ever need, and it's because they honestly believe that. So now, Onpassive is in 215 countries and has over 1.3 million founding members. Now, that's a massive amount of believers in the vision of Ashken Farah. And the cool part is that we are in the process, as Susie said, we are in the process of launching to the world right now. And so we've all been on the ride of a lifetime, and we are privileged to be founding members of Onpassive. And so the key takeaways I would say from what Susie was talking about is that Onpassive is a real company. It does have real products, and it does have real people. And these products are proprietary. They're built from scratch, they're AI induced, and they're superior, and at a price point and a value that is better than anything you will find anywhere. So the bottom line is this: we're going to disrupt many, many major companies out there that you all are aware of, and it's going to be fun. So think about this. Onpassive is going to drive targeted traffic to your site to increase your customer base, which adds revenue to your business so that you can earn commissions over and over again. And that's whether you choose to be active in this business and share this business with all your family and friends, or you're passive and you want to just let the company build your business for you. Either way, you're going to be successful. So the value of the products of this company are so superior, and we honestly believe this with all our heart. They're so superior that once you get involved and once the company generates customers for your business, these customers will never leave your business. They have an AI-induced software that follows up with your visitors. It answers their questions, it closes the sale for them, and it does this all through an automated process. So it is a very affordable way for you to achieve the generational wealth. Okay, now, as Susie mentioned earlier, this webinar is all about you. We're introducing you to a new way and a much better way of looking at resources and products that you already use. And this is all yours through a company called Onpassive. So you have an opportunity right now to be a founding member of this amazing company before this position closes forever, and we mean forever. So get with the person that shared this with you, and join us for the ride of a lifetime. Back to you, Susie.
Why not? The ultimate ride of a lifetime. Fun, F-U-N. I haven't had this much fun in my life ever. I mean, what a great time it has been. The value that I've received, it's invaluable. Do yourself a favor, get back to who invited you, and they will get you registered as a founder. They'll help you. Then you're going to get into the back office and you're going to see more and more, like Marty said, you're going to have to put on a mining hat or sunglasses. I also put in the chat, you know, you're listening to this and you're like, wow, how am I going to explain this to people? You don't really have to. Sometimes when we try to explain too much, it doesn't come out the way we planned. So if you want a copy of today's webinar, you can send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com. I've put that in the chat. I highly encourage you to go to onpassive.com. You will see a wonderful, beautiful website with all the products, with different features, frequently asked questions. There's some videos. Go look at it. You're going to be thoroughly amazed. So, geez, guys, I think we did a pretty good job today, huh? Geez, about a half an hour.
Beautiful. I want to add one more thing too, Susie. This is for everybody watching this. It's going to come across as that I'm not a very good salesman. I'm probably not. But here's what I want to say. If your glass is half full and you're a negative person, act like you never watched this. Do yourself a favor, because this isn't going to be for you. But if you believe in possibilities and you want to be around a really good group of people and be successful, come on in. But if you're negative all that, save your 97. We're not looking for you. There's MLMs you can jump into and give you a reason to complain. Anyway, that's all I have. Back over to Susie.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for adding that. Thank you, Dan, for your insight, and Marty. And thank you to all the guests who are here today and the founders supporting their guests. We don't pester, pressure, or try to convince, because quite frankly, we don't have to. We feel that if you've really caught a whisker of what we've talked about today, because there's so much more. If you caught a whisker of the vision that our CEO, Ash Mufareh, has set, then we highly encourage you to jump on board and get engaged, because things are happening at lightning speed. So we will see you at the very top where your ears are going to pop. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks again, fellas.